Hey guys. So in this video, I wanted to touch upon the idea that you have a inner layer of skin, which is actually not something you need to imagine. There is the fascia, and the fascia is something much like a silky web that is covered, your whole body is covered with. So from the tips of your feet all the way to the top of your head, you are covered in fascia. So, but if you just keep it simple, just think, okay, I have an inner layer of skin. Whenever I'm doing my form or any kind of movement, let's say from here, when I start to change, the change in the body, which is happening at the commander, at the waist, is pulling, when it turns, when I start to turn the cylinder, it's pulling on that inner skin first. And I feel that pull. So I feel at the very fingertips, like my inner glove is being pulled, and all this flesh, my entire inner sleeve is being pulled all the way down my back, across my back, down to my hips. So any change in my body, when I change in the kwa and I start to turn, I feel like it's like a drag. This only works if you have a concept of sung in the body. If you're tense and disconnected, there is no, you move and it's like, well, what are you talking about? So the prerequisite for this to work is that you need to be sung inside. And that's why the standing practice is so important, partly why, but you need to establish that. You need to have sung within the body. So if I'm sung as an activity, ing, and I start to change, that heavy flesh is pulling on that second skin. So when I can now activate that, I can change and I feel it get really strong. So if I was to touch someone with this second skin being strung up, it's really strong. It's incredibly powerful. So it's great for striking. It's great for grappling, because it's not just about pulling. It's also about pushing as well. So on one hand, I'm pulling that second skin, and when I change and I start to push, now the bones are pressing through that second skin. So that's just an idea. I want you to play around with that idea and see how you go.